Now that was longer than I thought. When you think of dance, do you think of healing? Hundreds of people were smushed together dancing at a well-known nightclub in California. They were totally spellbound by this tribal, gypsy, jazz, funk band. And I was on stage dancing with them. They were cheering me on, mirroring my joy and my freedom. Oh, that night, I was 27 years old. I was wearing long, flowy silk harem pants, a midriff top with long, flowy sleeves, a belt full of jingles, zills on my fingers, tambourine by my side. Oh, these dancing feet were raring to go. And that night, I was dancing from the very depths of me. I felt safe. I felt free. I felt joyous, so grateful to be alive, ever so grateful to be dancing. What only a handful of people in the room knew, only 24 hours before, I had been in the darkest experience of my life. I had been held up by two men, kidnapped, robbed, raped and assaulted multiple times by multiple people, taken hostage. There are no words to express this senseless horror. I was beyond terrified. My mind had to split open to find a still point. My womb moved up into my heart into my throat, and my body was plastered against a gun for over 5 hours. I don't know if you can imagine just how long that felt. Each breath was a question mark, wondering when they would shoot me, or where they would hit me, or enter the gun next into me, shattering me. My body was denigrated, humiliated, tortured. They even called me racist, fat, weird. And words go in deep, and hatred deeper. Now, at this time in my life, I was a psychotherapist intern, seeing over 30 clients weekly and running weekly women's groups. I had many trauma survivors in my private practice, and I knew the odds for a full or easy recovery were not stacked in my favor. So I tried everything: therapy, somatic experiencing, yoga, meditation, talking with dear friends. Yet, despite everything I tried, I still continued to re-experience repetitive, painful memories. Minimal relief, no joy. So I began researching, reading articles, and I discovered that 37% of people who survive this type of crime are left in so much unresolvable pain that they choose suicide. And the rest are left with severe PTSD. That night, when I was up there dancing, oh, you bet some of my friends thought I was having a weird post-traumatic stress response. But I knew differently. I also knew that the only thing that had ever kept me sane my entire life was my passion for dancing. Not the kind of dance you learn steps to, the kind that just boils and bubbles from inside you wanting to be set free. Oh yeah, I had been boogieing my entire life to survive. It was so natural, I hadn't even realized it was therapeutic. Ding! So I've dedicated the past 31 years to helping humans land in their bodies and integrate breath and movement into the rest of their healing tools on their journey. When I moved my private practice from San Francisco to Chico, California, I knew I wanted to build a dance studio into my healing center. I work now as an embodied soul coach and transformational experience facilitator, where I integrate movement, 5 rhythms, breath work, mindfulness tools, somatic tools, presencing and grounding tools, positive psychology, and shadow coaching, helping thousands to have breakthroughs. In the past 4 years, the fabric of my life changed, and I found myself back on my dance floor every morning by myself, dancing alone, just like what I did when I was 27 years old to get through the trauma. And I remembered how powerful a tool it is for deep transformation. This led me to publish a book, land a TEDx talk, and launch embodied soul coaching courses to help anyone out there who needs assistance to really find ways to break through stuck points, build resilience, find joy in tools that work. Yeah, I am on fire to make dance the #1 tool for healing trauma, because it's the only thing that effectively brought joy back to me, despite all my conventional and professional skills. So I want to invite you right now to think about, what does it mean to move in your body? Just take a moment there. What we do know is that throughout all cultures, in all times, dance has been used as a tool to move through big feelings, whether that was war or celebration, grief or victory, prayer. Yet it is only recently that conscious dance is getting the recognition it deserves as a potent tool for trauma. In fact, in 2021, the University of California, Los Angeles did a clinical study on over 1,000 free-form conscious dancers with histories of clinical depression, anxiety, and trauma. Now, it's significantly improved. Are you ready for this? 98% of them. Woo! This makes dancing like nobody's watching one of the best tools for trauma there is. Now, so often we think in order to dance, we need to know the moves. We need to feel like moving. We need to be more fit. We need to be grounded. We need to know what we're doing, and it is just not true. We simply need to be willing to be in our bodies present and move whatever we still can move. Breathe into it, be with it, feel it, and release it into the present moment. When we use dance in this way, it makes it impossible to stay stuck. And joy, freedom, and presence become possible again. So I'd love to invite you tonight to pick one song that you love and bring your body and your breath in unison together until you feel a space for your emotion to come up, whether that be joy or grief, victory, sadness, rage. Make room for it. By using dance in this way, you will become unstuck and feel this joy, this freedom.